Hey guys, what's going on? Okay, so today I'll be showing you how to flip merchant for a Riveter Spars guide competition, and this is good for pretty much anyone. If you don't know how to flip merchant, or if you are okay at flip merchanting but not a pro. So, first of all, I'll be showing you some items that I suggest you start off with, and how to choose an item is out of all the items that I will be showing you, you need to see how many of them you can buy. Like, the buy limits for the items are 10 of dragon items. It's like dragon armor weapons. That's the max you can have at one time per 4 hours, or the max you can buy at one time per 4 hours. And then that's the same, so it's 10 for dragon, slayer items, barrow items, and some of the other items like that. And then for rune, it is 100, and for food, it is 10,000. For uh, like logs, it is 25,000, and for runes, it is also 25,000. So keep that in mind whenever you see the items I'm about to show you, and you want to be able to buy the max amount of the item that you're flipping, or just about. And that way you can maximize your amount of profit for a certain item. So first of all, we have weapons, and here are just some of the more commonly used items for flip merchanting in the way of weapons, because they are traded fairly commonly, and you don't want to have an item that is not traded hardly at all in a video on YouTube, because then if people try it, it's not going to work. So the best items are the ones that are not traded very often at all, because you can make an enormous profit on them. So you will find those whenever you start flip merchanting more, and you have to find those on your own because I cannot show them to you in a video like I've just said. But now, here's some good armor, things that you can flip merchant, and I have tried pretty much, yeah, I've definitely tried all of the things in this video many times, so they do work, but they don't work all the time. And now I'll just show you the food items. Food is better for people that have less money, because it's usually a good profit margin, the cheaper food anyways. And then Cerdum and Brews are really good for people who have about 10 mil or more, and that's because they update very quickly and have a large profit margin. And then miscellaneous items, these items are very different. So there's pretty much everything in here. High cost, low cost, bulk, very few. I mean, it's really broad category right here. So now here I will show you how to flip. Okay guys, now that you have selected your item that you're going to use from the criteria, I suggest that you go to the Grand Exchange, and what you do now is you go and buy your items. So let's say you chose Dragon Boots. Caps lock. Okay. So you're going to buy it, and you want to buy your item instantly. So you click up 5% a couple of times. And then once you have your item, you're going to sell it instantly. Hopefully anyways. So you click below 5% a couple of times. And what you've just done is you've checked what the other person that's flipping the item is buying and selling it for. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that it sells instantly, because if it doesn't sell instantly, then you have got the incorrect prices and they will not work as well. So here you have the price that you bought it for. So this is the price they're selling it for. And here's what you sold it for. So this is the price that they're buying it for. And I suggest you pull up a notepad on your computer so that you can keep track of the prices easily. So D boots, and 128, 405, and then sell, put 129, 795. Okay, so now that you have that, you go to the Grand Exchange, and if you're a member, you will have 6 slots, but if you're not a member, unfortunately, you will only have 2. So you just go and put in your price. I adjusted the price already, so they're buying it for 128,400. So you put that in, and then for items that are traded in less than the buy limit on it is less than 100, or if it is 100 or less, then you go above their price. But if the buy limit is in the thousands or hundreds, so if you buy hundreds of them, not just 100, so rune armor is considered something that you would go above the price for. But something that you buy in bulk, like food, that is 10,000, you're going to buy that for the exact same price and sell it for the exact same price that the other person is. And I'll tell you why in just a minute. So once you have some items, you need to put them back in the Grand Exchange. So just like before, since this is traded in sets of 10, you just change the price a little bit by 5 gold so it updates faster. And now, here I'll just let this do its thing. And what you do is, for items that are traded in thousands, like let's do swordfish. And here, okay, so you buy one, and then you click up 5% a couple of times. And now you have bought it instantly, and then you go and sell it instantly. Now, once you've done that, you go to your Grand Exchange history like before, and here we go. So then I go over to Notepad, swordfish, and 139, sell 142. Okay, so now let me just put this offer in, and then I'll explain why you're doing this. Because you would think that if you change the prices, it'll update faster and you'll get more of them, which means more profit. That is incorrect. Okay, so here's what happens. You put in your offer, instead of at 139, you put it in at 140. And you're like, whoa, I just got my 10,000 a lot faster. But the other people that are flipping the item, well, they're not getting any. So they're like, why am I not getting any swordfish? So they check the price again, and it's 140 now. So then they change their offers to 140. So instead of a 3 gold profit, it's a 2 gold profit. And then you go to sell them. You sell yours one below, so that means you sell them for 141. And then everyone's like, why are my swordfish not selling? So then they check the price, and they change their prices. So you've just changed the item from a 3 gold profit, so 30k for every 10,000 you do, which is the limit, to 10k. And the first set that you do, you'll probably get more profit and it'll be better. But after that, you will have just significantly decreased the profit on the item and totally messed it up. So you don't want to do that with items like swordfish or things that are bought in bulk, because there's so slim amount of profit. So you only want to do that with the items like armor and weapons that are traded in 100 or less. So just remember that when you're flipping, and that's pretty much all you need to know. So I guess I will catch you guys later.